Hey guys, welcome to the patio. It's T here, and these folks are back from their worldly travels, and boy, they got some stories to share with us. But some things going on in the news we got to talk about. SCOTUS, Supreme Court of the United States, says, let's get ready to rumble.
Is that what they said?
They should have, because it's pretty damn exciting. But first and foremost, who do I have in studio today? Oh, it's none other than
it's me. It's me.
Father Fortenberry. Tell everybody who you are, Father Fortenberry.
Oh, I'm Father Fortenberry. The patio's on Bishop of Bourbon. You can find me on what I got. I got TikTok, Father Fortenberry at LFTP. I just got that.
You got some X too.
That what I say?
You said TikTok.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant X. Yeah, I do run our TikTok account. It's under what are we under now?
Probably like 3. Under 3 because you keep getting spammed.
It's 2. Live for the Patio 2.0 because I got the first one banned for twerking or something.
Where were you traveling? You were traveling this weekend. Tell us where you went.
I was in Dallas. Went and did some cheer. Not me, obviously, but went and watched my daughter cheer.
We got some interesting stories to share. One I know, one I don't know. He said I love.
Do we want to start off my story?
We'll come back.
I got a long
Marty, tell her about who you are.
I'm Marty Marr from Marty Marr's Bar and Grill. I've been on travels this weekend too.
Marty met his idol.
Only X he has is Triple X.
He met his idol this weekend.
I got to meet Freddy at Buffalo Trace.
He got to meet
a picture
Freddy.
with him.
Oh yeah, you sent the picture.
Did he lead your tour?
That was awesome. No, he did not. I think he was leaving when I walked up the hill, and I was like, "Can I get a picture with you?" He said, "Yeah." And Michelle was going to take the picture. He said, no, he called somebody else to take a picture. And when we got through, he said, keep making memories. Dude, he got
I love it. I love it, man.
You cry?
Almost.
See, I'm the guy that gets a new bottle. I open it that day. Marty buys 12 bottles, and we might open them next year. So
dude, my collection will have like 10 bottles. It'll have 1 bottle.
I can't wait to open that Heaven Hill. Heaven Hill 17.
So look, let's talk about some travels first, then we'll get into the new stuff. Father Fortenberry told me earlier, just before we started tonight, he said, boy, do I got some stories for you.
You haven't heard any of this, have you?
No.
All right, so we were going to Dallas, and so I took a little bit with me. She went to work with me Friday, and we were going to leave from Pine Bluff and go to Dallas. So I was getting ready to leave. I was pulling out of Pine Bluff, and Tommy Garner sent me the address to the hotel. It's like South New Orleans all over again. So I just clicked on the address he sent in the text message. Well, he didn't put the city. He just had the street name and
this sounds all too familiar to Pationians out there.
So me and Millie are driving.
That would be Millie and I.
Yeah, whatever. You sound like Charlie. The two of us sitting there driving.
And, you must distinguish who was driving. Is this 6-year-old
Millie was driving? Millie was driving. I'd been drinking.
Yeah, that's safe. That's safer.
I keep looking at my GPS. And this is like 10 minutes away, 9 minutes away. And I'm looking around. There's nothing but fields,
Tumbleweeds,
and cows. So I pull over, and what had just happened had sunk in, and I almost start crying. I recalculate my GPS. I'm an hour and 45 minutes from Dallas.
Oh my God!
I was south of Tyler, Texas.
But he learned from this trip, because normally what he would have done is stopped,
and just
crawled out the truck, took a nap, and slept there with the cows or whatever.
Oh God! It took a 5-hour trip. I made it into 7.5 hours.
Was Millie angry?
No, she took it a stride. I was pissed. Oh yeah, she knew. She knew.
Oh, dude, I can't stand.
Dude, I ended up 2 hours south of Tyler, Texas. That was on the way over there. So yeah, that was getting over there.
Oh, hadn't even made it there at that point.
So I get there and we drink, have a good time. We slept about midnight, maybe 1 o'clock that night, sitting there drinking, and we go to bed. We don't have to get up early for the first time ever in Maddie's cheer career. She doesn't go till 8:30 on Saturday night, so we have nothing to do for a long time. We're sitting there asleep. 5:45 Saturday morning, the fire alarm goes off in the hotel.
Oh my God!
It was a competition.
Sleep-in day.
Only sleep-in day we had. So we're sitting out there 5:45 in the morning, cold. Not really cold, but cold because you just woke up, and it was miserable.
Couldn't go back to sleep.
Couldn't go back to sleep.
Had to get the kids up.
And at that point, you're up. So that started the day off just like shit. So we get to the convention center, and our poor girl is just like they look like shit. Fell 3 times. It was bad.
So it worked. The competition pulled the fire alarm, and it worked.
So,
wow.
Oh, it gets even better.
Holy crap.
So we are leaving the convention center Saturday night, like 10 o'clock. And
Everybody's mad.
Everybody's mad, all pissed
Everybody's
off, tired, wore out.
Hungover.
Me and Tommy were drinking. And Charlie had all these little flare leg pants. And we're
like bell bottoms.
Yeah, kind of like bell bottoms. And we're on the way out. And she gets to the bottom of the escalator and she says, I'm stuck.
Oh.
Then she goes, I'm stuck.
Did it pull them off of her?
She just like dives on the ground and her leg is hung.
way.
Her pants leg is hung in the escalator.
She's about to pull her pants off.
Her pants start coming down.
No, Jamie. No.
Ass starts. Yeah, so I dive on top of her and I grab the top of her pants and I'm pulling them back this way. Look, the crotch of her pants was like this long.
Jamie's like,
no one thought to hit the emergency button.
Look, you
gotta let them pants go. That poor girl gonna be sucked up in
it. It all
that
happened quick. And Megan starts grabbing the pants like at her knee, trying to pull them up towards her. And Tommy like jumps up. Maddie, Grace, and Graham just take off running because there's 400 people there. They take off running, embarrassed. And Tommy gets down there and snatches the pants leg out, rips the whole bottom half of her pants.
But she was able to cover up and get going.
I told her, I said, if your pants would have came off, I would have filmed it the whole way to the truck.
You would have had to. I can't. But there's somebody out there. If you happen to be watching and you were at this convention, somebody recorded this. There is video to.
Oh, there's a still picture of her laying in the ground in fetal position.
Oh, was she the last down?
She was the first down, so everybody had to get over to get to her.
And Jamie dove on top of her. He said, "Ain't no way it's gonna pull both of us in there."
So my new pickup line is I'll be like, baby, I'm gonna go on you like escalator.
Look, I'd have walked around that place with no drawers on, with my drawers on.
She said if her pants would have came off, she'd just lay there. They'd had to get the ambulance, get her out. she said she'd play dead. So you could only imagine what the entire talk was.
Hold on, did you like belly flop on her?
Oh, I did. Yeah, like Yokozuna off of WWF. I started getting pants from coming down. Oh, there was a good story too. A Saturday, I guess actually it was a little emotional. So a little kid lost her. This happened Friday night.
I saw this on Facebook.
Did you really?
I did on her Facebook.
A little child, like probably 6 or 7, lost her blanket that her deceased mother had made, and they was all over the cheer stuff. Oh, Marty, we're getting it.
Wow!
And it was all over the cheer groups and stuff. And Maddie, Grace, Graham, and Rachel are going to the competition Saturday morning. They see it floating in a pond. Maddie Grace climbs out in that pond. She's down there, pulls her pants up, knee deep water, retrieving this blanket.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
So they got it. They got it back to the little girl. She took pictures with all of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was
That's
good.
Awesome. Wow.
But we did finish third. They did well yesterday. So, but that's.
So Marty, did you lose your pants while in Kentucky?
Did Michelle's pants fall off?
No, they didn't. Almost. No, I'm just playing. She might have forgot what floor we were staying on, but
she kept her pants on.
Yeah, she kept her pants on.
Marty had quite the haul this weekend.
So you went to Buffalo Trace.
I went to Buffalo Trace, Lux Row, Four Roses. One more.
Man, y'all
Heaven Hill.
Y'all made the rounds. I didn't realize you didn't hit all that.
They were there 4 days.
It's about.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know. They're about an hour apart.
So how far a drive is it from our location? We're outside Memphis.
From here to Bardstown is 5.5 hours, and then it was another hour to Lexington. And I was there when the game. They had $100 seats for the Arkansas Kentucky game. I was right down the road from there.
That's not bad.
$100. I said I'm not paying $200 to see Arkansas get their ass whooped.
But
they scored some points. Didn't
they almost won that game.
What was it? 111, 102.
Yes. But yeah, I saw that on the way. I texted Terry. I said, Arkansas is playing down here this weekend. And I was right down the road.
Well, just so y'all know, Marty has loaded up. We have some interesting things to sample or do some blinds on the Bourbon channel. We'll have some videos. Check it out. We dropped last night from our Bruzel, old Dominic. We had a little short we put out where Bruzel told everybody watch Life in the Patio. He did.
He
do
did.
that. Yeah.
He did.
do it.
Look, big news today.
Before we get started,
one more.
Marty said he got something to sample right now.
Oh yeah.
Like, we might as well just go ahead and get all the stuff out of the way before we get to
Get
the
all
news.
this traveling stuff.
Get all
out
the.
I'm
Well, yeah.
gonna let Jamie tell you.
He's stuck.
I'm gonna let Jamie tell y'all what it was.
Oh God.
Oh, and he shook it up too. It's gonna spew everywhere.
It's cougar bait. I don't know if I need to like rub it on my neck. What do I do with this? It is cougar bait.
It might have saved Charlie from losing her draw.
Country boy.
Country boy. Country
Boy.
bait.
Country boy
Hey,
brewing.
and look, I got a Duck Dog Mafia story to share too here in a minute, but
I saw
Country
that.
boy
I said,
brewing.
I gotta. I think it's Kentucky.
it's a blonde ale. Smells like a blonde ale.
I can't tell if the dude's fly fishing or getting attacked by something with a fishing rod in his hand.
He's being attacked by cougars.
He's probably fighting them cougars off. I can't see it though. I ain't got my glasses.
That's what she said.
But I think it's
Let's see what mine does after I.
out of Kentucky though.
Not bad. I can't say it's good.
It's kind of light.
It's a beer. This is what a beer should taste like.
Actually, I like that.
I like it, but it's
lighter than I normally drink.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
Tastes like beer.
it has a little citrusy taste at the end of it.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, it has an orange taste to it at the end.
Country Boy Brewing Company. That's quite a fun name. A fun name.
Country boy cougar bait. I saw that. I said I have to get.
All
Some
right, so
That's not bad.
It's Georgetown, Kentucky, brewed and canned there. So anybody in the Georgetown, Kentucky area, check
not
out. What did we say it was? Country Boy. Man, that orange is Country Boy Brewing, Cougar Bait Blonde Ale.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Not bad
I
at
can't
all.
say it's great.
I give it.
I ain't been drinking any beers.
How many different beers are there out there now? Every town has its own beer. Marion doesn't have its own beer. We need a LFTP IPA.
We can call it the patio IPA.
Patio IPA.
Let's do
Sounds
it.
good. Look, big news today. Great big news. Bigly. The news was bigly.
bigly.
It's bigly news. The Supreme Court had 9-0. It was a 9-0 Colorado decision. Reveals a major hidden truth that could end the left's plot against Trump. They voted unanimously that Trump there's nothing that should prevent him from being on the ballot.
Yeah, you have to be convicted of a crime at the bare minimum, but I don't think that even falls into the category for president. That only applies to
They're trying
Congress,
to keep him off the ballot for leading an insurrection, yet there's no charges of insurrection.
And define leading an insurrection.
He told him to walk peacefully into the Capitol.
Nope.
No, he didn't.
No.
He didn't tell him anything.
Nothing.
He said, peacefully let your voices be heard.
What do you think the history books are going to say about this, the last 8-year era? What are the history books going to say?
Depends on who
wrote them.
Yeah, depends on who writes them.
But who's writing history books? We know who that is.
Well,
It's the left. It's liberals. It's the Generation Z. Z, maybe? Millennials?
well, I mean, I'm a millennial, but
Who's writing the history books? It's not conservatives. They're not out here going, hey, let me write a history book. No, they're like, let me build a bridge or something. They're like, got their hands dirty. I often wonder, and I think this is just from an age thing, what does history say about this era? They're going to say that Americans were dumb for voting for Donald Trump in 2016. They're going to picture Joe Biden is not going to be this bumbling idiot that we know today, this crooked, the most crooked president we've ever had.
yeah, I mean, all of them though. Time. Well, there's a saying, I can't remember what it is, but time really changes your opinion on president or just history. I mean, in general, I mean, like William Taft was considered a terrible president, but nobody thinks about that now because, I mean, shit, that was
Jimmy
100
Carter.
years ago.
I bet you find people now think Jimmy Carter was a great president.
I'm sure
He'd
you
go
do.
down as probably
Yeah.
one of the worst we ever had.
I'm sure. I mean, time really changes your outlook on
I
it.
got a question for you. Did you realize Tuesday is primary day in Arkansas?
I did not.
I didn't either. So tomorrow you go vote. I don't know. I doubt I actually have time to make it to the polls. I got a busy day tomorrow, but if I do, I'll go and I'll vote anybody except Joe Biden. He apparently keeps losing to anybody but.
Yeah. Are we a state where you can vote for?
You can vote either way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's open. Look, that's a big statement. That's a big statement. SCOTUS says, because last week Illinois tried to take him off the ballot. Hey, yeah. But he did lose a primary.
They lost to a primary to a place that can't vote.
Washington, D.C., Haley won the primary. What's that say? What's that say about Donald Trump?
Well, it says Haley's a swamp donkey.
That's a great way of putting it. Yeah, she is the swamp.
Yeah,
her entire.
If DC loves you, you already know where you're at. Well, I thought I was having a stroke over here. I kept seeing that your screen flash in the corner of my eye. Yeah, I mean, but she's the epitome of what's wrong with politicians. She is a lifetime politician, just like Biden is, just like Hillary. All of them, they're establishment politicians, and I'm to the point now where I'd much rather vote for somebody that has zero experience, which also means you have zero time you've been in there screwing up the system. You know, for all his faults, Trump has not been in charge for 40 years.
What kind of new conspiracy theories you got for us, Father Fortenberry? That's his new channel, the Father Fortenberry Conspiracy Theory.
So on my Twitter handle is Father Fortenberry, the conspiracy theorist.
Oh man!
So I just thought I'd come up with something. I don't know. I'm still kind of big on the moon landing being fake. That's still what I'm really big on right now.
We were looking for new theories.
I know. I don't have anything new. I mean,
it takes time, man.
Yeah. I mean, to make up stuff just off a whim, boy, you got to be creative.
Okay, so you're still building your
I'm still building.
repertoire.
I still building my repertoire. Oh, you can't be Alex Jones overnight.
You may be.
I mean, you can't turn Frostgate in an instant.
Mitch McConnell, the old turtle himself, is stepping down.
Good. I guess that's kind of into that stuff discussion. So have y'all been up on the Caitlin Clark thing? You know, she broke Pistol Pete's record yesterday.
I know that she's the greatest women's college basketball player ever.
Female, yeah.
Yes. She now holds the college all-time scoring record. I do know this. There is a lot of hatred going on, and it sounds like it's down race lines because they pulled up some record that some girl had from like the 80s that played like some Division IX that has like 1,000 points more, and they're saying, this is the real record holder. But this lady's name never came up until a white chick held the record.
Yeah.
So.
Look, the girl's good. There's no doubt about it.
She's good.
Very, very good. As Gary would say if he's here, very, 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 very good.
She is a
baby killer. Hater. No, he's a baby hater, right?
And look, it's actually he's a baby hater.
That's you and him.
It's working out well because, they're trying to really push women's basketball right now. And her and what's the Reese girl from LSU? Angel Reese, yes. Her and Angel Reese are definitely polarizing.
I'm going to tell you what's better TV, women TV, than all of that.
Oh,
the Fannie Willis trial.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that's some damn good TV. If you hadn't watched it, check it out. Fannie Willis, she's the DA that's gone after Donald Trump for what? What did he do? Anyway, her trial is one for the ages.
Is her a trial or hearing?
I don't know, but I
think it's fixing to be a trial, but
she looks dumb.
Yeah, and she gets all pissy looking and it's a bad look.
I mean, her name alone.
Well, she was passing that fanny out.
Apparently so. But with that trial, I mean, I advise you to go listen to some of it because you will not believe that this is the woman prosecuting people in Atlanta. What happens though if she is found that all these problems and she can't defend the accusations against Trump? What happens to all the people she found guilty and sent to prison?
They're all open for a retrial. I mean, it happens all the time. It's normally not this high profile. But I mean, it's fair to say. I mean, if all they need is a little doubt cast, and everything she's ever done will be able for retrial, or at least be looked at.
Appeal.
Yes.
Jason Kelsey announced his retirement officially. I really thought that was going to be he was going to announce he's coming back.
See, I thought he had retired 2 weeks ago.
We did, and then he said, "Well, I'm gonna wait, make my announcement." He announced he's retiring. I guess he's a competitor of ours now.
Yeah, well, they've been competitors already,
and they probably beat the hell out of us.
No,
do you want to challenge Jason Kelsey right now?
To what? Foot race?
Sumo wrestle.
Sumo wrestle?
Put on a big sumo. What do you call that? A gi? No, it's not a gi. A diaper. Big sumo diaper.
A big diaper.
And wrestling.
Who's going wrestling?
Well, I thought you were.
Well, I mean, I didn't know. Me or you won?
Yeah, you're the one talking trash over there, Fortenberry.
Marty's probably closer to his weight class than I am.
Jason Kelsey?
Yeah, I bet you. I bet
he's pushing 300.
I bet I weigh him by 30 pounds.
No.
Let's look and see. Get on the Google machine.
Dang, I'm going to get toe up.
I'll say Marty weighs about 150.
Let's see here. See what his
282.
Well, I do outweigh him about 30 pounds.
He's kind of small for a center.
He is. The centers got to be quick.
He's closer to you than me, though.
The NFL also, Denver cut Russell Wilson today.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm. I can't say I'm surprised.
So what's going to happen with this Caleb, what's his name, the number 1 draft pick?
I don't know, but there's a lot of red flags there.
Yeah, this dude is refusing to work out for teams and not wanting to send his
now, and he didn't want to play for Chicago, and now he's like, oh, Chicago would be dumb to pass on me, and I would stay away from that dude.
I think I would too.
I'd stay away from that dude. There's a lot of red flags about him. Look, he won a Heisman. He's got
but he won a
skills.
Heisman in a weak class. There wasn't a whole lot of standout. That's not accurate. There wasn't as many standout players as it typically is.
Yeah.
And if you're Chicago, why are you not going to go ahead and just roll with C.J. Fields?
I guess because he hadn't performed well, but I would argue the team just didn't perform well.
Well, I mean, you have a bunch of picks right now.
They claim Atlanta's wanting Fields. See, here's the thing: you get C.J. Stroud.
I heard Atlanta was going hard after what's his nuts in Tampa Bay,
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I heard Atlanta was fixing a big move for him. That'd be a hell of a setup.
Garrett liked that.
Dude, they got weapons too.
Russell Wilson, is he done?
Yeah, he's done.
He's got to be. If he can't do his thing in,
look, he can go over there and get with Cam and fight folks.
Oh.
Did you see the video?
I missed it. I still hadn't watched it. I know you sent a link, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Hey, let me. So I meant to say this to y'all. Everybody by this point has heard of the police officer who heard Acorn fall and shot his cop car.
Yeah.
So I saw another video the other day, and I almost got to wonder now how they're training these police dogs. Because this video is
Police
awesome.
dogs?
This guy gets out running. And they let the police dog loose. The police dog chases down another cop.
No.
He latches onto his leg. They get him loose.
So they've lowered the standards for police dogs.
Everything. It's that DEI thing they got going on.
Maybe it was a big cop, and he had that big old arms, and he thought he had that little pad on.
So the guy breaks and runs. He's in the middle of the street. They send the dog again, and the guy starts. Because dog's finna get it, so he balls up. Dog runs right past him into the woods. So, at this point, he just lays down. I think he wasn't sure who the dog was biting next.
He need to go back to the academy.
Oh, I got a good story I forgot about. Missouri. Let me find it real quick.
They show me state.
Yeah. So Missouri.
I went through that this morning.
Missouri? Oh, I guess you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
I went the other way.
I read this earlier, and I'm probably going to screw it up, and I can't. Missouri law that if a school counselor or teacher helps a child change sexes without the consent of a parent, they must now register as a sex offender.
Okay, I will say I think that's a little much. I know you're kind of stunned by it.
We've talked about it.
I know.
The pontiff, you know who the pontiff is?
Is a priest.
The pontiff himself is the Pope. Came out today actually saying that the not recognizing the differences between men and women is the greatest risk to humanity that there's ever been.
I am stunned he's taking the hard line.
I was too. I read it twice to make sure that I understood it
he
correctly.
didn't say we should respect everybody's pronouns?
No, he said the opposite. Missouri bill would require teachers and counselors to register as sex offenders if they assist a student's social transition.
What is defined as assisting? And I think this is really my concern because that's a lot of gray area that you could have somebody have to file as a sexual predator.
The bill classifies social transition as a person who adopts the name, pronouns, gender expression, clothing, and haircuts that match the person's gender identity, not the gender they were at birth.
So what do you have to do in assisting that?
Just say that this is now a she when it's a he.
So if a counselor acknowledges, then they're
But this is the problem the right has. Fortenberry, you picked up on this bill sounds so dumb.
Yeah.
Right? If you took it to the extreme and said any teacher or counselor that offers them hormones or the puberty blockers and helps them to do that,
I agree.
I think America would understand. But this is too much.
It words it to where if a teacher just gives a student a safe place,
and I can't support that. That's dumb. Okay, because you know what?
You're
Actually, I'm completely flipped of what I thought I'd be when I read it. But this is the problem the right has. You get a couple people that go way too far. Kids that think there's something else need to be talked to and understand.
Yeah,
not just simply. But so if you just call them a she instead of a he, you can. No, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
And I mean,
it's too much.
I would want my child to have somewhere that they can go and talk to somebody
and then the counselor can call the parent and say, look, we've got something going on here and we need to explore this. And that's the way it should work. Not that they can't even acknowledge it and they have to keep it secret or they risk being in trouble. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem. It goes too far.
Yeah, it's heavy handed.
It doesn't give you much option.
It doesn't allow teachers and counselors to be caregivers either. Or maybe not caregivers. You know what I mean? It doesn't allow them to care about their students. Man, I didn't think I'd take that stance, but
no, after reading the details of it, I did too.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
But it's just like the embryo case. I mean, what was it? Now they're saying the embryo is, but it had to do with a lawsuit that now, because of the way the precedent is set, what is it? You kill an embryo, it could be murder. So, and you hit the nail on the head. Republicans have a bad habit of
too far.
Yes, they try. They try to be too rigid.
They could have really defined something to set the standard for the United States.
Yep.
And instead, they sound like a bunch of kooks.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what they notoriously do.
They notoriously do. That's right.
It does. And then the media just gives them a field day. Mark Cuban says he'd vote for Biden if the president was dying. Okay, Mark Cuban,
Well, you know what? You probably got a good shot at that.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know we just started a Woman History Month?
Why do we need that? Why can't history just be history?
Because everybody has to feel special.
Everybody has had a month.
Look. I'm not going to call out any names, but there's a friend of mine whose husband works at a place that had Black History Month. They did on February 29th, they did a luncheon. And anybody want to take a guess what they served at this luncheon?
I can't even say.
Yeah, exactly. Fried chicken and watermelon.
I can't.
Which, that being said, I love fried chicken and watermelon. But
That is the most derogatory
That's
thing.
so racial.
It's so, yes. Can you believe it?
well, shit, did you not see where our current president went to a man's house,
Yes. Oh, so dumb.
brought fried chicken and ate with him and his son? And it gets even worse when they're
Now, look, y'all bring fried chicken in my house anytime. That's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it up.
But he said he told this guy he apologized for Jill not bringing him watermelon too. Like, how do you not think?
And look, Joe Biden is the most racist. He has on record everything he's ever done.
I don't know about most races,
But he may not be today, but he on historically has been.
in the last 15 years, he's way up there. But yeah, I don't know why we have to have all these special months, but Women's History Month started.
So we have LGBTQ month is in what? June.
Mm-hmm.
Today was actually National Sons Day.
What is that?
Y'all didn't get recognized?
I'm an orphan.
You have a son? You didn't recognize
Oh,
your
I didn't
son?
recognize you yet.
It's National Sons Day.
I hear all this stuff when I listen to 92.5, but I was in Kentucky this morning.
Yeah, I don't listen to.
National Sons Day, believe it or not.
So what are some? Well, I guess Caitlin Clark set the new record on Women's History Month. Kudos to her.
Wow.
Awesome.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Kudos to her.
How many years did she actually play?
I think 3.
Because that's the other thing. These like 6 years of eligibility are ridiculous.
She played 3 or 4. I'm not sure.
I can probably get behind it if it's only that many.
I can get behind her.
She's kind of manly. You know what? If I was her, I'd go try to play with the boys. She'll make a lot more money. Somebody will draft her.
I think
She's only 22, so yeah, she hadn't been there that many seasons.
I think I think she's going to get paid well, and mainly off of
Endorsements.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Women's basketball is not that entertaining.
How dare you?
Yeah, and on Women's History Month. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, nobody wants to watch games going to, 60 to 63. And I know I've insulted all 10 of their fans, but I mean, it's.
How dare you?
Although they do say that Iowa keeps their stands are packed, but they have the hottest ticket in college basketball too.
They do.
I would say even right now, she's probably the most popular college basketball player in the country.
You're probably right.
I mean, name a guy that's, and a lot of it's manufactured by ESPN and all these guys, but name a player that's more popular right now, college level.
Can't think of
No,
one.
she's the most popular.
Yeah.
I'd go play with the boys. I would. I'd go try it. God said no. Don't do it.
Wow.
Let's see here. I got a list. All right. So, these are some things maybe we could talk about on air.
I saw something.
The worst pickup lines in history. Strange phobias you never knew exist. That'd be a good one for us.
Hold on. Where did I see that at? I took a picture of something. Because I thought we could it'd be something, it'd be right down our alley. I know we're,
There's a lot of alleys.
Yeah, we got a bunch of allergies.
Yeah. Where did it go?
Man, that's so good.
What is it?
Yeah, that 1920 is good. Very banana forward. 1910. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Man, we got to open one of them, or 2 or 3 of them bottles I got.
Well, I've got all those
ready.
samples.
We're going to have to do, I've got a bunch of samples too. Marty picked them up for me. We're going to have to do this Buffalo Trace blind. We have like 10 versions of Buffalo Trace single barrels that we need to do.
All right, so here you go. You can only keep 3.
Yep.
You only keep 3 of these.
Is this a food thing?
Yep. You got Twinkies,
All right.
Swiss rolls,
Okay.
cosmic brownies,
Yep.
oatmeal cream pies,
Yep.
zebra cakes,
Yep.
Star Crunch,
Yep.
the little cupcakes with the swirls on top,
Yeah.
honey buns, and nutty bars. You can only keep 3.
Swiss cake and oatmeal cream got to be on my list. What's the third though, man?
Okay, I'm with you. I'm gonna say I'm definitely keeping oatmeal cream pie.
You know what?
The Swiss roll.
You know what's jumping in my head, and this is one I never think about. That damn Star Crunch.
I was
Every
gonna say
time I
Star Crunch.
find one, it's like, man, this is so good. But that Nutty Bar, ooh, Lord help us.
You know what? I eat a honey bun about once a day. So
Okay. Honey bun, cosmic brownie.
Really? You go to college?
Yeah,
Brownie?
he told us it's number one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Cosmic
right.
brownie.
That's right.
And
Man, you get a brownie anywhere. Man,
you say-
Swiss roll.
The Swiss rolls, you take the Swiss rolls and just
Yes.
pull them apart.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that
And
way.
the oatmeal cream.
Let me
You
see.
can't go without the oatmeal cream.
Oh yeah, the zebra cake because it's the same as a Christmas tree cake.
I think I could do without it. That's Star Crunch. I'm going Star Crunch.
Like,
Swiss
I ain't working on
Swiss roll.
Twinkies. Twinkie
Not
gets
me.
my ass.
Me
No,
either.
Twinkie was out first thing.
Yeah. I don't know why it's in that group. I mean, there ain't no cherry or apple delights up there, but you know.
We could do an F, Mary, kill.
What I say, the pumpkin cakes and
No, I better stay away from that and not get in trouble with that one. Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Well, what else we got to talk about, boys?
Seems like a lot of stuff happening to sports, and I'm out of the loop.
I'm out of the loop.
But I'll be honest, I've missed a lot going on with us being in Dallas.
Well, look, hey,
Yeah, getting
I'll
lost.
tell you what, I'm going to play us out then.
Play us out.
If I had the background music, I'd play us out. But Father Fortenberry, parting words.
You know what? I hate Dallas. Just throwing that out there.
Do you really?
Absolutely. Trying to take my
We
wife's
could've
clothes
made a
off
whole-
of her.
That's the escalator.
damn you,
You
Dallas.
could say I
Damn you,
hate
Dallas.
escalators.
It moved when I tried to drive there.
It did.
It
The
did. It
complete
relocated.
metropolis of
Hey,
Dallas.
Biden did it.
But you know, I want to say this.
Biden did it. Maybe those illegals did it.
I want to say this in my defense. So, like, I didn't even know what city we were staying in. They just said the competition in Dallas. Well, there's a lot of.
There's a lot of little
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
communities in
So,
Dallas.
I mean,
You should have realized you wasn't in Dallas because of this traffic.
Yeah.
no, me and Millie were just shooting the shit driving
She'll talk your head off on
nonstop.
nonstop. She's a conversationalist. Maybe we need to have her own show.
Maybe I need to take her on a trip so I won't go to sleep. I done had a couple wrecks.
Marty, what you got to say about it?
I say if y'all ever get a chance to go to Buffalo Trace and meet Freddy, you ought to do it.
Life changing.
It's life changer. Hey, watch his videos.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. Go hit the like button, tell the world about us, and we'll catch y'all next time. Life from Patio.
We gone.
Peace out.